I wanted to tell you about this guy I just met. He works for the city, I guess. His name is Danny.
Hi, I'm Danny. I work with the city.
He's got the unfortunate job to tell us that we have to trim some dead branches from a tree that's sort of hanging over our neighbor's fence.
I'm just on business here. You're not in trouble. No one's in trouble. Nobody. I'm not here to get anybody in trouble. So don't think that at all.
I guess they called and
Your neighbors have just called us and just to say there's some trees that have some dead branches that are hanging over the fence.
he's one of those guys that is so polite.
They have a new roof and we don't want any damage. And not that you would do that, not that anything is, nobody's blaming anybody. They're not mad. Nobody's mad. I'm not mad. Hopefully you're not mad.
This is one of those guys who's so polite, so doesn't want to be doing what he's doing.
But what we're going to want to do, and just whenever we can, whenever it's possible, going to need to just trim some of those dead branches so that they don't fall onto their new roof. And that's it. That's just something, just not much. It doesn't hardly, and just something, just so that we know that the thing's moving, right?
You almost feel bad for him, but yet this guy's taking forever to just get the job done.
Maybe not tonight. I mean, not tomorrow. There's no hurry. No one's rushing you. No one's rushing. Just whenever you can. Just to make an effort, so that they can see that I did my job and then you're doing your thing, and then we all get it together. And because what we don't want is we don't want the next layer of guys, the code enforcers. Oh, those guys, they come in with their big ticket books and they're like, so $700 for not listening to us.
And I wouldn't even say a word if the guy had just come and said, hey, here's the situation. Can you take care of it? I can take care of it.
Phew. Hopefully I'm not sneaking up on you, and I'm just letting you know that if just when you can, when next it's convenient, maybe get a ladder. If maybe you have a hatchet or a knife or some kind of a saw blade of some sort, just sneak up there and just knock, just a couple, just enough so they know I did my job and that you're working on it.
I am definitely glad to save a potential $700 fine or whatever. But I don't know, like, I think if you break it down with the amount of time I was sitting there listening to him, if you paid by the hour, I think I might have broke even.
I want you to be happy. I want them to be happy. I want me to be happy. And I want the coding guys that stay the heck out of here, right? We don't want those guys here. We don't want those guys. Trust me, we don't want them. Those guys, I used to do that. And it's a horrible job.